Hey everyone, it's Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This week we're going to be planning January 29th through February 4th, and I'm going to be using my gnome kits. I saw someone else use this in the group. I was like, oh, I have to use that this week, so that's what I'm going to be doing. In addition to the gnome kit, I think I might be using a few extra stickers, so I pulled them out just to be safe. One would be the heat pad and chill, because let's be honest, I heat pad and chill like every night. It's yeah, so anyways, that, and then we have the snail mail mix. We're going to be having a huge shipment. I think it's coming in on Monday. It's going to be for our mailers. We ran out of mailers. I don't know how we ran out of them so quick. So we have another 5,000 coming in, and it's going to be like 850 pounds worth of envelopes, and I'm a little concerned about having to heave those things up the stairs because we're on the second floor, and when we order that big of a thing, we don't have a lift gate or anything at our office. It's not like one of those types of warehouses. So what happens is the driver just rolls up, forklifts the pallets out, and just dumps it in the parking lot, and like, bye. I'm like, what the heck? So we have to rush and get all the envelopes up and hope that it doesn't rain. And then we also have to find a home for all these envelopes because you save money when you buy in bulk. So that's why I just bite the bullet. We're gonna use them, but it just sucks having to store them. And then you're left with these pallets. And I've gotten so many pallets over the years that I have run out of palette crafts. So if you guys have any fun craft ideas to do with the palette, then definitely let me know. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So I am whiting out the January and the little page flag just because the color didn't really match and I didn't want to deal with it. And then I'm just going to put down these date covers first. And they're super cute. They have these little gnomes on there. Somebody mentioned a gnome that looked like this gnome. I can't remember his name. I think it might have been David. And I don't know, but gnomes are really cute. Well, they're not really, but they're these gnomes are. I did not like gnomes for the longest time, and then all of a sudden when I started gardening and stuff, I was really into it and I really wanted gnomes in my garden, but I'm really picky with what they look like. And it's not like I put really big statues or even like medium-sized statues. I'm doing like those tiny little miniature fairy gardens. And instead of fairies, I like gnomes. So that's that. We were at the movies the other week. We saw Jumanji, like it might have been in December. But in any case, we saw that, and there's a preview for a gnome movie that's coming out. I had no idea. It looks kind of silly, but Johnny Depp is the voice in it. I just did not anticipate that. I was like, oh, I was kind of caught off guard, but maybe it'll be a good movie for those with kids. I like, if it's gonna be that type of movie, Disney movies. Like, Disney movies never fail me, but the others, it's like, I don't know. So anyway, we'll put this down, and then this is the 4th. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the numerical portion so I don't forget, because I always mess this part up. So we'll get that down, and then maybe we'll put the bottom washi down, and then that way we can just get started and move into the columns. I think for the columns, because I'm just going to be really methodical like I always am. It might be kind of boring to watch me do plan with me's because it's like, oh, there she goes again, doing the same old, but you guys, it works for me, so I don't like to stray away from things that work. I don't really pre-plan too much, so when I'm planning the night before or the morning of, the structure of it just works for me, and I say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So let's pull off these little washi strip thingies. And when I'm dealing with these long stickers, I really like to just put the longest edge down first. And I'm just using this little dotted line that's in the planner as a guide. and then I just smooth the rest of it down. If you put it down crooked, you can just leave it, or you can pull it up because they are repositionable. The only thing you want to be careful with vinyl stickers, and if they're really large, like these, they're not too large, but say a jumbo sticker or something like that, if you don't pull it up gently, you can distort, you can pull the vinyl. The vinyl is stretchy, so you can stretch it longer than, it just will get out of whack and be all warped. So don't do that. So let's zoom out here and let's look through the pages and let's do the sidebar, get that out of the way. So I'm gonna put the top priority on there first. And then I will do, let's see what we got going on here. Chilling with my Gnomes. I'm just gonna do this as my sidebar. Lots of things have happened at the shop. I contemplated even bringing it up because it really would have just went under the radar. We got a new employee. Stephanie, she put in her 2 weeks notice. It was sad, but she just had another opportunity that she couldn't pass up. So she went off to that, and we got a new employee, and her name is Stephanie. So it's like her schedule would have changed on my notebook, but her name would have stayed the same. So it's like we're not even skipping a beat. So now it's the Stephanie who's working with us. So there's old Stephanie and the Stephanie. But it's been really nice. She's so sweet. She's probably watching this video. Hi, Steph. Some of you may have met her. She was at my little meetup that we did when we painted the mason jars and things like that. So it's been fun. It's nice to have somebody who's really into planning and things like that in the office, so I can bounce ideas off of, and it's just a different dynamic, so it's really nice. So anyways, we have those down, and then we're going to put this "Did you work out" sticker, which I'm kind of glad is in this kit. I always I change it up. It's "Did you work out?" or "Don't forget to take care of yourself," or there's always some sort of kind of healthy theme around it, but that "Did you work out?" I really need to work on that, because with the schedule shifting and all that change, it's like right when I was getting into a routine, it changed. So story of my life, right? But my diet has been going really well. I'm still working out, but I really just want a schedule. Like I want to know, is it going to be Tuesday, Thursday, whatever, Saturday, or I do every other day. And what time. I always have to work out in the morning. If I don't work out in the morning, we're over. Like, it's not gonna happen. So that is that. So we have that down. I still have this space up here that I can put something really cute, and I think I'm just gonna put these leaves. Maybe, how do we want to put them? One there. Oh, actually, maybe I'll put, do I want to put the sunflowers or the little house up there? I guess we'll put the we'll put the sunflowers, and if we don't like it, we can just move it, or if we have a better place for it. So we have that down, and then let's go ahead and work from the bottom up. I feel like working from the bottom up, I have a better success rate of everything working out. If I start from top going bottom, just not the same. So I'm going to put the decorative stickers in the center. I'm going to put them in the middle. So let's do these guys first. I really like these guys. I was hesitant to pull the lists from the kits because I'm a real list maker, but this gives a lot of variety. Like you're able to make lists in it if you want, or if you didn't, then you don't have to, because it was very similar to this, the full boxes. So I really appreciate your feedback. I know I've gotten a lot of feedback regarding these boxes, so I'm glad they're being received well. I definitely am always trying to evolve and change, and you know, if I don't know what you guys want, or what's working for you, what isn't, then I don't know what to change. So never hesitate to bring it up. But with that being said, be nice about it. Some people are just like really blunt. I don't know if they realize they're being so blunt, or maybe is tactless a word? And then others, they're just so sweet about it. You're like, oh my gosh, yes, I can do that. It's so weird how the way something is delivered, it can be, I don't know, it makes it completely different on how you approach it. I learned that one at the dental office because working in dentistry, you know, not very many people like to go to the dentist. So when you're delivering news, it's always the way that we delivered it and, you know, the options we had. And I think it just made a huge difference. And I've kind of taken that and brought it into my world today. That's a little off topic. I feel like today's video is completely like all over the place. Like, how many things have we talked about so far? But it's been a while since I've done one of these. I feel like I am just bursting at the seams with information. So let's see here. Put that down. And I am just following the color scheme that is laid out for me on the page here. When I'm designing the kits, I kind of stick with a color theme or how I'm envisioning it, and I'm always envisioning it like a color block because I really like that. I would like all of Monday to be one color, all of Tuesday to be one color, or if I was to do the whole week, say in purple, like just different shades of purple, it works well with my mind. It's just easier to kind of see the days, breaks them down. So get these down, and then we'll put the headers, and then we'll move on to the next block. So I'm gonna lay these down, and then like I said, I'm gonna lay down these center blocks, and then I will catch back up with you once I'm wrapping up this top so this video isn't too incredibly long. So I'll see you back in just a minute. Alright guys, so we have that all laid out. I'm going to go back through with the utensils and put those down. I usually use the utensils to plan for dinner, but lately, because I've been doing the ketogenic diet and I've been intermittent fasting, I haven't been eating as many dinners. I usually, if I'm not hungry, if I'm hungry I eat. Like, that's my intermittent fasting, is if, I don't know, I'm not going to do something. Let me back it up. If I'm hungry, I'm eating, basically. But for the most part, if I eat right, and I eat the right type of foods in the beginning of the day, and just time it all right, I can have my last meal by about 2, and then I wake up so early in the morning, I'll fast while I'm sleeping. So, of course, I mean, I go to sleep early too, so stopping eating at 2 is not that hard for me. But anyways, so if you think about it, if you stop at 2, by 2 a.m., that's already 12 hours. If you wake up, say, I wake up at 4, but say you wake up at 5, that's another 3 hours. So that's already a 15-hour fast. So you just have to do 1 more hour, and then you're doing a 16-8 in eating window. So it's super easy. I know I had some questions in my DM about that, and really it's not that hard. As long as you, like I said, you're eating the right foods. If I was to be following my old diet, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be like really hangry and mean. But with this diet, I just am not hungry. And so I've been really successful on it so far. I've been doing it since January 5th, and I have lost, how much weight have I lost? I have to think about what like 20 pounds? I try not to go on the scale very often because it makes me like, hold on, I gotta take out my calculator. So stupid. Yeah, 20 pounds. Oh my gosh. That was a real Daya on camera moment. I swear my math is better than that, but when I'm put on the spot, I'm like, Zach. I always ask Zach when we're shopping and stuff. I'm like, Zach, what's 20% off of this? It's like so easy to figure out, but I don't know. I use him as a crutch. Because, I mean, he just moved the decimal, right? But anyways, I use him as a crutch, and then when I'm on camera, I feel like my mind just goes and silly things come out of my mouth. So anyways, I'm down 20 pounds, which is amazing because it's really difficult for me to lose weight. My hormones, for those of you who don't know, are pretty out of whack, and I've been, I have some thyroid issues and whatnot, so it's a struggle to say the least. So to find something that actually works for me and I'm really happy on, I had no desire to kind of go off of it or anything like that. So I really like it. Anyways, so we have that down, and I'm also going to put a TV down for Tuesday because This Is Us, I'm pretty sure, is on Tuesday. I always wonder, like sometimes I feel like they do an episode and then they skip a little while, but we're going to watch that. I'm just going to put it right under so it doesn't eat up into any of my space. And then we just have some fun little single stickers that I'm going to place throughout. So remember on Monday I mentioned that we were getting that big shipment. So I'm going to put down this box here, right here. And then let me find my permanent marker. I don't know where my Pilot Ultrafine permanent marker went. I walked around with it. Is that it over there? No, it's a Sharpie. Well anyways, I walked around with my pen and I don't know where I put it down. So I'm going to be using this one. It's a micro perm, and this is the 5, the 0.5. They come in 3 different sizes. I think it's like a 01, an 03, and an 05. Seriously guys, the 01, is this it right over here? The 01 is so thin, like so tiny. It's so fine. Can you see that? It's like a needle. I don't like that one. It's too much. Like too skinny. I cannot write. So anyways, I'm using the 05, and I'm just going to put envelopes are coming. I had to be quiet for that because anytime I talk when I'm writing, I start to transpose letters and things like that. So once it's dry, you're good. If you were to do an immediately line and smudge, it would smudge, but just a second and it's good to go. So next we're gonna put in the schedules. And so the new Stephanie, or the Stephanie, she works a lot earlier, which is working out really great because we're early birds. So it's 6 to 2. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then so my top priority are the monthly subs because they are going to be charging and shipping on the 5th. So this is my kind of like final week to get everything in the envelopes. So we have that. And then we are designing mystery kits. I've been trying to push myself out with my designs because I'm going to Disneyland with my sister and my mom and my niece in the spring, and then I'm going to go wild in Austin in May. I'm so excited about that one. I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone when it comes to that because I do not like social events like at all, but I'm gonna bite the bullet, and I bought my ticket and I got my hotel and I got my flights, and I'm even sharing a room with someone. I'm sharing a room with Sarah, who I've met and is incredibly kind and sweet, and I connect with her on Facebook. She owns the Prancing Doxy. If you haven't seen her shop, definitely check it out. Cutest little weenie dogs. But in any case, she and I are going to be sharing a room, and I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm really excited for it. I thought that after I bought it, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe I just bought that ticket. But I don't have any remorse. So I'm feeling good. Are you guys, any of you gonna be going? I want to meet as many of you as I can. So anyways, back to the plan with me. I cannot talk and plan at the same time. For the habit trackers, we're doing skincare, morning and afternoon skincare. And then I really need to improve my H2O. With this diet, you have to drink a ton of water. If I don't have a cup of water next to me, then I just don't drink, and that's not very good. So we have that going down, and then let's go ahead and put down the rest of the fun little stickers here, because there's a lot of cute things going on. So let's see, we have this Hello Weekend banner. I'm always struggling with the weekend banners because I feel like they hog up some of my precious real estate. I'm just gonna put it down here like that. And then we're gonna put the plan with me. We do plan with me's on Sunday. I always say 8 a.m., but for those of you who watch the channel, you know they're always up before 8 a.m. I just can't wait. So, plan with me at 8 a.m. And then on Saturday, where's my little dating gnomes? I know there's a sheet of that. So on Saturday, Zach and I are going to try out a new place in Portland. Every weekend, we've been trying to do one new thing that we haven't done before. So this past weekend, we went to this place called Black Ink Coffee, which was really good. I had a nitro cold brew. So we did that, and oh my gosh, we went to breakfast. We went to breakfast at this place called Yvonne's, which was really fun. I really want to just, I don't know, I think having my memory planner has really prompted me to do more things because I need things to put in it. So whatever the excuse is, I'm taking it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, and Farmer's Market is on Saturday, so we need to do that too. So we're gonna do Saturday. Should we try and write in cursive? Let's do it. I always, okay, silence on the set here. Let's see. So Saturday adventures, and oh, a market's not gonna fit in here. We gotta move these gnomes. Maybe if I just scoot them off to the side like this. So Saturday adventures and farmer's market. So hopefully we'll wake up early enough, and of course we're gonna wake up early enough. My eyes being open at 3:30 on the dot every morning. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. I try to sleep in and I just can't. So anyways, we're gonna go out and do something fun that day. That doesn't look good right there. Let's, I shouldn't have pulled this off without a plan for it. Anyways, so we have that, and then on Sunday, we try to work from home. We've been doing it for the past 2 Sundays, and it has worked out really well. Printing and everything still goes on as planned, but we print from my home printer because I've been able to pre-plan all the mystery kits and the subscription kits, and we've been doing backstock on those. I'm able to release that machine to other things. Before, it's like, you can't have that machine. I need to print stuff. So we're going to try to make this a lazy day. Oh, that would be cute. Let's put the leaf over here, actually. So it's kind of like a semi-lazy day because we're still working, but we're working from the comfort of our own home. So it's just different. It's nice because you can start the machine and you can go sit down because everything is automated. So as long as you're there to make sure that bugger doesn't jam or run out of ink in the middle of the print process, then we're good to go. So we have that. And then I really want to use this Snailed It or On Nuts, but I don't know my plans yet. So I can't really put them down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put down the Snailed It and I'm going to do a workout on Tuesday. If you write it in permanent ink, you gotta do it. So we're gonna do a HIIT workout, which is a high intensity interval training. I like it. Like I said in the last video, I just like something that's really quick and you can just be done with it. And this HIIT workout is exactly that. Ooh, that's not very... I've been watching new shows on Netflix. You guys, I was watching this show called Black Mirror. It's so strange. It's so weird. I watched that and then I was on a scary movie kick, so I watched Lights Out and I watched something about this kid when he dreams, his dreams come to life, or something as I woke, before I woke, or something about waking up. And they're all right. I don't know what it is. I can only watch scary movies during the day. If it's dark outside, there's no way in hell that I'm putting on a scary movie. So that's just how I roll. So let's put, oh gosh, I don't know where to put these little guys right now because I don't know what's going on those days. So we have those, and then let's put the little girlfriend with him over here. That looks cute. Open this up. We'll put the little frog over here. So I'm just gonna put the little guys in these empty boxes for now. I feel like that is pretty safe, and if I don't like them there when it's time, I can just move them. So that sheet is completely empty. This one, we just have this last one that says Gnome, Sweet Gnome. You know, it would have been cute. Oh, this is gonna pull up the white out, I think. Nope, we're good. I think this one might pull up the white out, maybe. Oh no, it is. My only concern when it pulls up the white out is that maybe, well, it's taking away the stickiness, so it might not stick. But anyways, we have that there. And then Wednesday, we'll just put this little guy here for now. Oh, out of frame. Just put the little sunflower down there. And then we'll probably do housework on Friday. So I'll just put her by, yeah, I guess I'll put her over here. So we have this one's blank, this one is blank, and then this one we just have our TVs, we have this quarter box here, and then these guys. And then the one thing that I was going to use was the heat pad and chill, which I don't know what days I'm going to heat pad and chill. Honestly, it's any day that I remember to heat up my flax. It's like a flaxseed bag. You can do rice bags, or this one is flaxseed. I feel like it holds the heat a little better. I don't know. Might be all in my head. But if I remember to heat it up before I walk upstairs, then it's a guaranteed go. If I make it upstairs and I can't convince Zach that it's a great idea for him to go and do it, then I don't do it. So anyways, this is the layout. I'm just gonna fill in a few details that I know is gonna happen, and I'm gonna leave the rest. I will attempt to leave the video running. I don't know how that you guys like to see me plan, but I can't talk and plan at the same time. It just doesn't work. So anyways, let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just talk out loud and kind of plan it as I go. Tuesday we have $2 Tuesday. So need to put the banners up and activate the listings. So we have that. And then on Monday, I've been working on an Easter kit that's going to be coming out this week. So I need to wrap that up. Just the itty bitty isn't designed. I have the vertical and the horizontal ready to go. So we have Easter, and then I'm making this super cool, I think he's super cool. It's like a frazzled Poe. You know, Poe Panda. He just looks so frazzled. Somebody was saying to make frazzled animals, they're just like, oh my gosh, is it Friday yet? So I made Poe, and he just needs a little fine tuning, and then we'll be good to go. So we have that. And then I want to work on not February, not March, but April's mystery kit. And like always, we have to clean those machine heads. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to email those tax forms and get that done. One thing I don't like about this pen, the first mark that I always do, it's like missing ink, but once you get it flowing, it's fine. Email tax. Can I fit the word documents? I don't think so. Oh, but I already put docu. Shoot. Let's make it work. And then shipment and boxes. Every time we go to the post office, it's not a real post office, it's like a processing center, but we'll go in there to get more bins, and they always ask the same question. So we drop off in one part of the center, and then we pick up the boxes from another, like these bins to carry our mail in. And every time we go in there, I'm like, or Zach's like, oh, can we have some bins? He's like, what are you gonna use them for? It's like, what the hell do you think we're gonna use them for? So I told Zach, next time you go in and they ask you that, tell them you're building a fort, or tell them something funny, because seriously, what do they think we're using the mail bins for? I don't know. Do people go in there and use the mail bins illegally? There are huge letters on the side of the bins that say it's like a federal offense if you use them for purposes other than mail. So I don't know. I find it kind of funny, but who knows? Well, anyways, we're gonna do that. And then on Wednesday, I really need to go grocery shopping. And this coil is really gonna mess me up. So just need something kind of chubby to lift it up a little bit. And I go to Trader Joe's. New Seasons, and I need to go to Target because I need stuff to kind of clean out my car because that thing is a wreck. So we're gonna do that. Oh, and then I can write "This is us" down here. Oh, I just remembered something else too. See, this is how I plan. It's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like my mind is just full of all this information and it just needs to get dumped out. I wish it just came out in an orderly fashion. So I have to stop taking my medication. So this is the last night. it goes with my cycle. So 14 days in, you gotta stop. Or by the 14th day, whatever, right? So that's something I have to do. And then other than that, I think I'm going to leave it because, like I said, I plan as I go. Oh, one thing though. Very important. Is payroll on Friday. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I hope I wasn't too all over the place. I feel like when I'm filming these, I feel all over the place. When I watch it back, I'm like, oh, it wasn't too bad. But thank you guys so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.